The chief flight attendant's voice rang out coldly, slicing through the quiet of the first-class cabin. "I'll say this one last time. Please leave this seat and move to the back. If you don't, I'll call security." Each word landed like a cruel decree, polite on the surface, but saturated with contempt. Amara Morgan, a black woman in her late 30s wearing a modest cream blouse and a navy blazer, remained seated in the front row. She looked up, unshaken. Her voice was soft, but unwavering. "I've already told you. I'm not moving." There was no anger in her tone. Just a quiet, steady strength that unsettled everyone around her. It was the kind of calm that made people pause, made them rethink what they thought they knew. Around her, the silence in the cabin was thick. The other passengers watched, some in curiosity, others in discomfort. No one said a word. She had been publicly humiliated in full view of a crowded plane, yet no one could have guessed that, just minutes later, she would rise, and everything would change. Before we continue, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell to get notified for more, share to friends. Where are you watching from? Please tell us in the comments. We love seeing how far our story goes. Amara had boarded Flight 308 from New York to San Francisco alone, with just a carry-on and a seat booked in first class. Her assistant had booked it late the night before. The flight was with Aeromount Airlines, a commercial airline she'd never flown with before, but one her company had just quietly acquired under a holding firm. She walked through the terminal like any other traveler. Her natural hair was pulled back neatly, and she had no makeup on. Most wouldn't look twice at her. That was exactly how she liked it. Let people show you who they are when they think you're no one important. At the gate, she scanned her boarding pass. The agent barely made eye contact. "Group 1?" he asked, doubtful. "Yes," she answered calmly. He waved her through. She stepped into the aircraft and found her seat, 1A, a window seat in the front row of first class. She stowed her bag, sat down, and quietly began checking her phone. That's when the flight attendant approached. The woman, blonde and immaculately made up, looked confused. "Excuse me, miss, are you sure you're in the right seat?" Amara looked up. "Yes, I am. This is first class." "I'm aware." The attendant paused. "Can I see your boarding pass, please?" Without hesitation, Amara held up her phone. The attendant's eyes narrowed as she read it. 1A. Did someone upgrade you at the gate?" "No. It was booked directly." The attendant nodded stiffly, then walked away, but not far. She stood near the galley, whispering to a colleague and glancing back at